This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, Illinois Jones, and Pretty Riot. Going down right now.
Yo, Rick, you did it again, my dude.
Welcome back to iLLANOiZE Radio. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. Kind of just thrown off because somebody was going to do some poetry. But anyways,
we have a very special guest. She's been kicking it with us for some time now.
What's up, y'all?
You hear that pretty voice, y'all? Her voice just sounds so pretty. So, y'all are not new to Lajé, because we've been spinning Women of the Earth. We've been spinning Tingling.
Yeah.
You know, we've been playing that for y'all, like, every week. So, like, talk to me about Tingling, because that's one of my favorite songs.
Ooh,
like, yeah.
I mean, look. I'm glad you can handle that part. Go ahead and do your thing. Because I ain't want to say nothing that people want to shut off my mics.
Right.
What?
Alrighty then. So, yeah, tell me about, like, Tingling, and what was your state of mind while writing that?
Tingling, I had a crush. I had a crush on this guy who I no longer have a crush on. But, you know, we take advantage of those emotions in the moment and write some good songs. So, Tingling, it was a dude I met. I liked his whole vibe. I liked his energy and everything. But, you know, you don't really know.
Until people show you their true colors.
So that's what the song really was about. It was just like, I see you spiritually. I feel you feeling me. I feel you, you know. And, yeah, that's what the song was about.
So we talked about you started making music when you was 8. But when did you really, you started singing at 8. So when did you actually start making music and taking that seriously?
That was 2 different points. When I started making music and when I started taking it serious, that was like...
Okay.
When I started making music, it was about 2 years ago. I recorded my first song. And, you know, I put it out there, and it got a decent amount of attention. Like, my first song, I dropped it, and then that first day I got 1,000 plays.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, they might like this. So I just kept on dropping stuff, but I never was, like, being strategic with it. I was just dropping stuff here and there. And I say last summer is when I started taking music real serious, because I'm like, whole time, this is your life. Like, this is your whole ass life. Excuse my language. But I decided that if I was going to invest that much time and energy, I needed to give it my all, because it's the life I chose. So,
like, you've been only doing this for 2 years, though?
Yeah.
Wow. So how was it going to the studio for the first time?
I was nervous. I didn't know what it was going to sound like.
Did you go by yourself? Because I know, like, some people go to the studio with friends to be more comfortable. Did you go your first time by yourself?
First time I was with friends. I was always going to the studio with friends for a long time. But then I started becoming more aware of energy.
Oh, yes.
Last year. And so now I prefer my sessions to be alone. Just me and the engineer, and we vibe. Which is funny because my engineer's name is Vibes. And
she's dope.
Yeah,
she's
Vibes
super
is
dope.
Yo, shout out to Vibes.
She be producing and stuff too.
Shout out to all the women out there that's doing their thing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
We got women producers, women engineers, women videographers, women radio hosts, women event hosts, women writers. All black women. Y'all also. I just get real emotional about black women.
I need a lot more black men to have that same energy when it comes to black women.
It just make my heart is really racing. That is dope, G. Keep going. I ain't mean to interrupt.
I don't even know where I was at. No, I started noticing that, you know, when you have different people in the studio with you, it kind of affects the vibe of the session. And so I prefer to do my sessions alone, because it's nothing but my own energy, and we do the sage, and we...
Oh, y'all actually do the whole I'm your gig?
No, we don't do that. We just burn the sage, set some good intentions, and record.
That is dope. So how is it working with Vibes?
It's vibey. It's super vibey. Like, I appreciate all the input that she gives me on, like, my songs and stuff. And one thing I appreciate is that she's great at what she does, and she's a female, so I don't have to worry
about somebody flirting with you.
Yes, like she stay focused on the session, and so I'm grateful for that. I'm appreciative of that.
So what is something that you learned from the first time you walked into the studio into now? Like,
what? So much. I learned that harmonies are the life of the song. In my opinion, harmonies give your song life. And I learned that you got to go in there with a plan. Every session, you got to go in there with a plan. Like, I'm going to record this, I'm going to finish this song, and we may be able to start a new song. But you got to just, have a strategy, or you're going to be wasting time.
What's your longest studio session like? How long has your longest studio session been?
Maybe 3-4 hours.
For you being a singer, because I feel like guys, or not even just guys, but rappers in general, they can go for 3-4 hours, or 6, 7, 8 hours and just be going in. But since you're a singer, do you feel like you don't try to go as long? So you don't want to stress your voice? Yeah,
because my voice will get tired after 4 hours. I'll be in there, voice dry. Ran out of water 2 hours ago.
I mean, but it's also you have to make sure what you're creating is perfect, so you don't want to rush it.
That's
a lot
true.
of people that go in there and record 8 hours, they come out with one good song.
Yeah,
As far as rappers,
and a lot of people do that. They rush through their session trying to get whatever done, and then you got to take your time.
Yeah, put energy behind it.
Like how Drake was like, I still take my time without it. I still believe in that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's real. Because when you take your time with it, you get quality product.
When he said that, you felt that.
I felt that. I felt that.
As a songwriter, how do you feel that you got better?
Oh, yes. I feel like when I first started, I wasn't as open with my emotions. I was afraid of people knowing my business and the things that I really go through. I don't really be telling my business, but I be putting all of my deepest emotions on songs now, and I never used to do that.
At what point did you realize you needed to be more transparent in your music?
I had a moment of realization, and this was not even that long ago. I woke up in the middle of the night with a song on my heart, and I got my little studio set up at home. And so I recorded it, and I was writing it as I was going along, and it felt so good to just put everything on the song. That weight that was inside of me, after I put that on the song, I didn't feel it anymore. I felt light. I felt free. And I know that there's so many other people who go through the same things that I'm going through, and I think it's important to be able to give them a voice.
So when you put, I know a lot of artists be afraid to put themselves out there like that because it might not get received. Mm-hmm. Does that happen, or do you get frustrated with that when people don't receive the songs?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Because for me, I already know. I know.
The people come girl, your homies girl, you okay? I just heard the song and
no, not really.
No, but she did make me cry one time.
What song she made you cry?
I can't really tell y'all.
I mean, you can't tell us what song?
Yeah,
No, I can't tell y'all the song. That was an exclusive. Pretty Right got an exclusive listen.
Oh, so it's going to be on a project.
Yeah.
It's going to be on a project.
But this is, if you let them know what made you cry, they're going to go listen to it.
That's true. Well, I will say that in that song, Lajé evokes a lot of emotion. I don't know, I just really could feel that, right here, right here. I felt it. I felt it right here.
In my heart.
I did.
I understand it. I've hit a song that made me cry before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it made me cry, but I was definitely in tears because I'm like, this is such a good song.
I call it a thug tear.
A tearjerker.
Everybody should thug tear every once in a while. I should have thug tear through a song. A thug tear, yeah.
Just the one little lonely tear that just.
No, it was just my eyes got real watery and I blinked, and it just came on down. I'm like, damn, that shit hard.
Yeah.
That's so hard. I relate, cause
you might like it. Because I played it for a few men, and they was like, damn.
Yeah.
I love R&B music.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I listen to that all day. I listen to Trey songs all day, Marsha Ambrosius all day. So
Marsha Ambrosius.
I listen to music like R&B. I like the bass. R&B music has the best bass line. So I listen to it for that.
I think R&B just is one of the most emotion-filled genres of music.
Yeah. I say that. And plus the rap music sometimes,
sometimes you need a break from that.
I don't listen to it.
Don't nobody make nothing different. You know what I mean? It's I know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I don't listen to it, but I applaud R&B singers such as yourself.
Well, who would you say some of your R&B influences were growing up and that you feel helped shape your sound?
The greats.
Like?
Beyonce. Of course.
Shawty, my Beyonce.
I grew up in the 90s, right? So, who I listen to? I listen to Beyonce. I listen to Usher. I listen to Destiny's Child. All the same, few artists, but, the R&B, I feel like they was the greats of our time.
Okay. Who else? Give me two more. Because you said Beyonce and Destiny's Child. That's the same people.
No, it ain't. No. It's
hold on,
two
time
different
out.
personas.
Which Destiny's Child group are we talking here?
We talking Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle.
Oh, you talking about the three?
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
I'm
you
a
know, Jones.
survivor.
Oh, yeah. So
See,
he
I
be
thought you was talking about
the
writings on the wall.
I like
Beyonce,
Survivor.
say
I like
my
that
name,
one.
say
Yeah.
my name, them.
Yeah.
I thought them. Okay.
No.
Club,
That was
jumping,
like,
jumping
I was
beat.
a baby.
I was about to say, we was real young when that came out.
I mean, she said she grew up in the 90s. She didn't say she was born in the 90s.
I was born in the 90s, 94. So, like, late 90s,
Right.
early 2000s was, like, the pinnacle of...
I was like in
High
I was
school.
in preschool.
You was- oh, look. I'm
No,
talking
but I
about-
listened to a lot of... Well, my mama listened to a whole lot of gospel music. And,
Did that help you with your singing?
yeah. Because I think it's so much soul.
What's your favorite gospel song that just walk around the house?
Never would have made it.
That's
Yes.
that's my drink.
That's mine.
That's
Yes,
the only
that's a
song
good
I
one.
know.
And another one is that we fall down.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
that
but
one.
Donnie McClurkin.
You don't know that one?
I just know that one.
For a
Yeah.
sin is just
Okay.
a sin.
I
I was
know
about to say,
that.
how could you not?
I know that one.
Yeah.
I used to work at a gospel station, so I know.
So how do you not know?
I was.
What was you doing in there?
Was it watching the clock? 1 more hour and I'm out of here. Text bro, turn up.
Yeah. But I listen to a lot of Sam Cooke.
Okay.
I love Sam
Sam
Cooke. Sam
Cooke. Sam
Cooke was
is
so
dope.
ahead of his
Sam-
time.
definitely.
Man. And I have a deeper respect for artists like Sam Cooke because it wasn't none of that auto-tune, none of that.
He was
He
singing.
was
That-
hitting them
Singing,
runs like,
That man was doing acapellas like
man.
just him. I was like, yo.
It was great.
Yeah, some of that stuff I caught. Some of that stuff hit me here. Some of it was just like,
You shared a thug too.
nah. I thought of inside I related, but nah, not in real life.
Yeah.
Not in real life.
So, well, we kind of briefly touched on it. So you have a new mixtape coming out very soon. So what should we
Yes.
expect from this new mixtape? And it's going to be called Free, correct?
Free. Like the
Free.
birds.
Why the title Free?
Because I feel like over the course of the process of me making this mixtape,
The street album.
this street album, I feel like I freed myself through my music.
Okay. So you got a lot of stuff off your chest.
Yes.
So you freed yourself
Yes.
from the weights.
Uh-huh.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So this is not your first project.
No, I dropped the EP 2 years ago.
So this is your second project.
Yeah, technically.
And I have to say that you sound a lot different. Because I remember when I first came across you, I think the song you dropped was Cold Winter. I think that was the first song I came across. And I just went and I listened to her SoundCloud. And I'm like, oh, she dope. And I did a write-up on her. And then she just kept dropping gems. And
So from
it's been cool
growth.
to see her growth. Yeah.
If you and if the EP Lajé can have a conversation with street mixtape Lajé, what would they tell each other?
Mixtape Lajé would probably be doing most of the talking.
What she was.
I would tell myself to be cautious of how you spend your time. Not only musically, but just with the things that you allow to consume you in life. Friendships, relationships. Just understand how valuable it is. Because you can't get it back.
That's dope. That was deep.
We need a gym.
Yeah, I just want to. I just need a damn. That's hard. I need that as a drop. I need that as a drop. We got to make that happen.
I'll do it.
Look, you got me.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Look, I'm gonna hold you to that. When you going to the studio?
Probably tomorrow.
Look, I'm gonna need you to send this to Jones.
Oh, and I just started making beats, y'all.
What?
Yes.
You make some
When
beats?
we gonna talk about that?
Look, we finna get into some of the songs. What songs we should get into? We got Woman. Let's get into Woman on Earth.
Woman of the Earth.
Woman of the Earth. Who produced this?
The Beat Plug.
The Beat Plug. Now, can you give us what made you come up with this concept?
Woman of the Earth. Somebody just asked me this on my little question thing on Instagram the other day. The song is about I wrote the song about my ex, but at the same time I was writing it to myself. Because I was in a relationship that I loved being in the relationship, but I also recognized that relationship was stunting my growth. So you know, if you listen to the lyrics of the song.
I need that drop. I need that drop. Hold on now, because this is real. This is real. Hold on. You said you loved them, but this relationship stunted your growth. It held you back. Wow. And you had to let it go.
I had to do what I had to do for the sake of my own future, because I knew if I stayed in that relationship, I wouldn't be on the path that I'm on right now.
That's ladies, y'all hear that? That's a gem for
Choose
just
yourself
ladies.
first,
Look,
ladies.
I'm hot, cuz, and it ain't the Captain and Coke either, cuz. Shout out to. Let's get into this song.
Wait. I got a quick question. Since we're talking about Woman of the Earth, so like, how did you come up with the idea for the video for Woman of the Earth?
I wanted that video to be very personal and close to home, literally. Like, shot it in the crib, invited over all the beautiful women in my life, and we didn't wing it. I planned everything out. I wrote a treatment up and everything, but just we let the vibe go how it was gonna go. You know, it wasn't like we need this girl here, we need this girl there. It's just like, come on, you know.
Let's have a Waiting to Excel moment. I'm just joking.
I don't get that reference.
Never seen Waiting to Excel?
Yeah, that's the one with Angela Bassett, right?
Yeah.
All I remember is her blowing the contract.
How you know when they got together and all they was chilling on New Year's? You don't know? Okay. I'll watch it. I'm
gonna watch it.
Look, they're going, Illinois, you crazy. Go ahead and present the song.
Alright, so this is my song called Woman of the Earth. I just recently released a video for it. If you want to check it out, it's on YouTube. You just search Lajé Official or search Woman of the Earth. And here we go.
Right here on iLLANOiZE Radio.
Bow, bow.